it's tough, man.
You blow it up?
To do what?
I mean, you got to make a decision.
You have to.
It's called karma, man.
You have to blow it up.
As a Laker, as a Kobe fan and a Kobe supporter. Mm-hmm. Remember that trade that David Stern vetoed?
The Chris
Paul was supposed to be a Laker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember that.
You feel me? And we were supposed to send Lamar to New Orleans.
Yeah.
I think even Pau Gasol to New Orleans.
Yeah.
Dwight Howard and CP3.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen.
Yep.
CP3 ended up in Clipper Nation. Mm-hmm. There's no way you could tell me. Even last year I knew. That's when I was like, "Yo, high power's real."
Yeah,
basketball gods don't sleep.
When they took Chris Paul,
when Chris Paul got injured and Blake got injured
at the same time,
at the same damn time.
Yeah,
like I called it when they lost that 3-1 lead to Harden.
Oh shit,
a couple years back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then when I seen the injury stuff happening after having such a successful season, clowning Kobe and them. You know what I mean? Clippers, making Kobe look so bad. Because he had such a horrible squad.
Yeah.
And I was like, the NBA really... David Stern, you left your shit mark on your white boxer, man. Before you left, you know what I mean? Why did you have to veto that, man?
Yeah.
Imagine Chris Paul being a Laker right now, man.
Kobe
would have had 8 rings.
They would have had another one.
Kobe would have had 8 rings.
Dwight Howard would have stayed in LA.
Kobe would have went down as the GOAT.
Yeah,
Kobe would have probably went down as the GOAT, for real.
Come on, man. Look at... I mean, DeAndre Jordan, you know what I mean? That was supposed to be that Dwight Howard, Chris Paul mix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've never cried ever for anything NBA related. And I'm not even a big Kobe fan, which is the funny thing. I am now because obviously I'm a grown man. You look at the game different when you're grown.
Yeah.
You give respect to players differently when you're grown. Mm-hmm. So I am a Kobe fan. But, growing up I wasn't. But that last game, bro.
Yeah.
Dog.
That was a gem.
I remember watching that joint, and I remember that was the same night that
Golden State was playing.
Yeah. So I remember, I think it was a halftime of the Laker game, and Kobe was kind of not shitting the bed, but it was just like a whatever game. And then changed the channel to the Golden State game. Like, you know what? Something just told me, yo, nah, watch that Laker game, bro. It's the last game. Watched it, bro. Man dropped 60. And I just remember when the game's over, they won. People giving him hugs and all that, blah, blah, blah. I just remember watching, being like, yo, taking it in, like, hold up, this is the last time.
That's it.
Man.
And it's so funny that people say this. You could love me or hate me, but as long as you're watching. Yep. And that's and I had that realization when I was watching it, because after, it was done, I was so happy hating him for so many years. Like, it was a part of my NBA. He was my NBA rival.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when he was gone, it was like, yo, and on some real shit, I remember I was watching the game with my ex at the time, my girl at the time. Bro, I started crying. Not like, but just like watching, like, yo, just tears came down my eyes, just watching, like, yo, Kobe.
It's over.
It's done.
Yeah. And I remember she was sitting next to me, dog, and she looked at me. And I heard her, she just went like, oh, shit.
Like, this nigga, you hurt? Like, nigga,
yo,
you hurt?
Bam. I'm not bullshitting. I'm watching the game, like, just crying, nigga, like, oh, shit. And I remember from my peripheral vision, she looked at me, and she went, oh, shit. Like, I heard her under her breath, just like, oh, shit, this nigga, like, for real, dog? You know what I'm saying? And I didn't give a shit right now. I don't give a shit about what you're doing right now.
You know, it's real.
This shit's real.
It's real.
Bro, and I don't know, bro. So, point being, Kobe, man. Shout out to Kobe, bro.
I only hope I feel the same way when LeBron cuts it.
When LeBron's done,
we gonna miss him.
Oh,
I know.
God.
We're taking it for granted right now as like a non-LeBron supporter.
I'm already missing it.
I'm taking it for granted, I guess, because what he's doing is phenomenal.
It's gonna be the same thing that's gonna happen to you. Trust me.
Real shit, man. You just gotta be like, yo.
No, because for me, like, every time he does some ridiculous shit, I give myself an opportunity to say, okay, put aside your feelings.
Yeah.
Just as a basketball purist, what is this he's doing, and accept it for greatness?
LeBron.
I call him Magic Johnson 2.0.
Like, when they put up the stat, he was 6 points away from being second in all-time playoff points.
Are you crazy?
I was like, wow.
Who is this guy?
I'm like, this God. And then I look at him and
let's keep it 100, though. He played a lot more games than MJ.
Oh, 100%. He has.
Yeah, but that's a stat
now,
in itself.
I'll give you a caveat
That's
to
a
that,
stat
though.
in itself.
Does he even look like he's slowing down?
No. That's
so
the scary
that record,
part.
he's going to shatter the
He's
shit
gonna
out
shatter
of
the
that.
shit out of it.
Michael Jordan scored 5,090 something. LeBron's going to put up 8,000.
Brandon Jennings is on the Wizards?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
he
he
got
been
traded
there.
this season. You've been out the loop,
His
bro.
agent works some magic.
Him, yo.
To get him out of New York.
On some
man.
real shit, wow. Sorry to cut y'all off, but I just
we see Brendan Jennings every summer, man, in that OVO bounce class. Man,
he comes in.
He runs with them OVO guys.
I'm sure he puts in work.
Because you know what I like about him?
He's
a grassroots baller.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? He is nice.
Oh,
you know what I
100%,
mean? He
dog.
is nice. And just getting a chance to see like an NBA guard.
Yeah,
you know what I
100%.
mean? I was fortunate enough to have Norman Powell on our squad.
Oh, for real?
For one game.
He's nasty, eh?
Fuck. And we lost that game.
Oh,
We lost because he was just joking
He's
around,
chilling.
like he was chilling with it,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Yo,
Yes.
Woods, if you guys can win the Thursday, because he played with us on the Wednesday, he had to fly out for a quick thing in LA on the Thursday.
Yeah.
He goes, yo, if you guys can win that Thursday game, I'm back here on Friday,
And I'll win
I'm
that.
gonna come run with you guys.
Word.
Fuck, we lost though, man. You know what I mean? But
That's tight,
yo,
man.
hold up, yo, shout out the OVO guys, man. Hopefully, they let Grand Slammers back in that OVO bounce tournament. You know what I mean? Because we're working the phone right now, man. We're working the phones. The squad's looking healthy. You know, I sent the roster out to Nico and them.
Word.
So hopefully I get the okay to put
Toronto
in the squad.
basketball on a whole is healthy. 905 was on the chip.
Oh man! Shout out! Oh man! Shout
Yeah.
out!
NBA
Shout out
905.
Nathaniel Mitchell, man.
Yeah.
He's on the D League. He's on the Raptors 905.
Yeah.
905s?
The Raptors 905 coaching staff. He's one of the assistants
Word.
with Jerry Stackhouse,
Yeah.
and he's
That's tight.
he's a Jungle alum, Falstaff alum, Graphics
yeah.
alum, Oakwood
Yeah.
alum. He's doing his thing, man.
Yeah.
And he's been helping our squad from 5 guys to Grand Slammers. He's been helping the squad out big time, and I'm just so happy for him. And
That's big.
you know what I mean? It's just crazy how that Grand Slammer brand is just touching everybody.
Yeah.
That's just putting in work. Actually, we got Junior Cadogan and Alex Johnson playing in the NBL playoffs right now.
Okay.
London Lightning against the Orangeville A's.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Word.
It's bittersweet. I got 2 Grand Slammer supporters playing against each other.
Yeah, it's okay.
But it's
That's
all
a-
love,
that's a
man.
win,
You
bro.
know what I mean?
That's
It's
a
a
win.
win at
That's
the
a
end of the
win.
day, but somebody's going to have to get eliminated.
Hey, but somebody's
You know
going
what
to
I mean?
move on.
And somebody's going to move
Yeah,
on. That's
that's
all
it.
good.
That's
Yeah.
a win. That's a
It's all
win.
good.
That's a win, baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Who's sliding papers under the door? Looks like pornography. It's all good. We don't need that. We straight. Sorry, we in the theater room and somebody just white folks.
I'm curious.
You want to check what that is? What is that? What is that? What is that?
Is that a...
Oh, snap. She wants to charge her. She's good. Mary Slick.
Very slick.
Mary Slick. Mary
He's
Slick.
like,
Catching the
Mary
act.
said, yo, dog, I seen you, man. Take my charger, dog. Yo, which one of y'all niggas got my charger, man?
Yo,
You gotta give it a charger back.
shout out to Mary. Shout out to Mary.
Look
Thank
at you, dog.
I look
He's
suspect.
looking like a goon.
I'm gonna go give it back. Yo,
And I'm just chilling there like, yo, you good, dog?
all right, give me a second, but y'all two.
That's
wrap it up for
crazy,
me.
man. That's crazy, man. Oh, hell. That's...
That was funny. It's like I know what you did last summer.
Dog. So basically, it's a long story, listeners, but it ain't even that serious. Pretty much, Black went down to get a charger without asking for it, and Shorty slid a picture under the door like, yo, bro, I seen you guys do it. Like, a full-out picture of the man's doing that.
In color.
In color, bro. Like, live and in color, dog. Man. So what you think when it comes down to Golden State, Cleveland in the finals, because that's what it's gonna be?
Yeah.
What do you think? What's your actual objective prediction? So without riding for a team, just how do you think it's gonna come down?
This time everybody's gonna be healthy.
Yup. Both
I
teams.
think Cleveland got the guns. That their team is molded and designed for Golden State.
Yep.
But I think they just got too many old guys on the squad.
True.
Steph Curry is a different animal.
Yep.
He's going to be healthy. Hopefully the ankles hold up. But I'm going to go Golden State.
Yeah.
And for the reason he got owned last year because he was hurt.
Yep.
But Kyrie didn't play in the first time.
Yeah.
When Golden State beat them. Kyrie played last year and owned him.
Yeah.
Owned him bad. I felt bad for him. I felt sorry for him. You know, so this is going to be a little redemption.
Awful.
It's going to be a little redemption for Steph. And it's going to be some redemption for KD, man.
I think so too, man. Honestly, to objectively look at it and to kind of take myself outside of being a Cleveland fan, honestly, when I think it comes down to the two of them, the two teams, I do think Golden State's going to take it. Just, I think it's going to be a ball fight for sure. 6 or 7 minimum. Obviously, 7's the max, but 6 is the minimum. I think it's going to be a real ball fight. I think you're going to have the awakening of two teams at different games. So, like, game 1, let's say Cleveland wins.
Yeah.
Game 2, G-State's going to come back with that, nah, dog, are you crazy?
Yeah.
Game 3, Cleveland's going to come back with that, bro, I'm the king. Game 4. So, I think it's going to be one of those back-and-forth ball fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to 6-7 games. And I think the main reason is because both teams are prime, both teams are healthy. And you're going to see a real... And for me... The X factor is gonna be KD. It really is.
Hell yeah.
It really is.
It just sucks.
It's gonna be too much.
It just sucks. Like I was telling a lot of guys in the barbershop. You know, you have the barbershop talk.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of Cleveland fans in the barbershop that I go to. Shout out Here's the Groove. I'm Keelan Shepherd. Right. But yo, it's like if you ever seen when the NBA went on the lockout for a little bit, and all the superstars are playing in these local gyms. And you had LeBron versus KD in one gym. You just Google it or YouTube
I remember that.
Right? And KD's team won. KD gave him probably like 65.
Something like that.
LeBron gave him like 58 or 60.
Yeah.
So it was crazy numbers, you know what I mean? But I'm just watching the matchup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And back then, LeBron didn't even have a J like that. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Yeah.
And it was just like, KD just kept using the 3 as an equalizer.
Yeah.
And just kept hitting them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But KD, he's a hired gun.
Higher volume of
You know what I
shots,
mean? Shooting is his thing.
Assassin.
So it just sucks.
Gunslinger.
It just sucks that when LeBron caught KD in the finals when he was in Miami, it was a young KD. He didn't have no pubic hairs yet. Pause. Like, you know what I mean? In regards to like,
absolutely.
You know, they were babies. OKC was babies back then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now
Westbrook.
KD got a lot of mileage under him and he's ready.
Yeah.
But like, it took 14 seasons. Like LeBron's 14 seasons in. So, you know, you beat up on LeBron, it's like he's only 14 seasons in. Like people will say stuff like that.
Of course,
you know what I mean? So it's kind of bittersweet, but I think we're gonna see a dynasty, man. If Golden State remains healthy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And Steve Kerr hopefully remains healthy as well.
Oh,
yo, what's going on with him?
Like he's kind of knocking like the back surgery.
Back ain't
he's like back surgery is like you gotta really do your research when it comes to back surgery. Like,
and that's the thing. Like he works for the National Basketball Association. You'd think he'd have the best doctors available.
Probably does, but it's just.
But if he's knocking the back surgery, he's probably saying like, "Yo, the doctors fucked it up."
Yeah, bottom line.
I don't know, bro.
Well, we'll see what happens, but you know, Steve Kerr get well.
Yeah.
But Golden State has
Kerr,
nothing
man.
to
Good
worry
dude.
about.
Good dude.
I firmly believe even if KD went down, they still have enough to beat Cleveland.
Would be. I don't want that to happen, but
no,
I want KD to earn his ring, get the ring. Like, I don't want him to be injured and receive a ring.
No, of course not.
I
No,
mean,
you want to see a guy on the court. Yeah.
But
I just want to see the matchup. I'm so excited for the matchup.
Straight up, man.
Yeah.
And I just hate the people that critique him for leaving number one. Like, you guys see you guys kind of see what Westbrook's all about. Triple double, great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you see how we kind of my knock on Westbrook, and it's always going to be this way. Is fourth quarter, like his decision making, and
it's terrible.
You know what I mean?
It's terrible.
Absolutely.
And KD was dealing with that for 8 years.
Keep that. Yeah.
Yep. I will.
Can't even be mad at that. You know what I mean? So.
No, I agree with that. I think he's obviously very talented for sure, but I could see. To me, he's a better version of like Melo in the sense that.
What are you talking about, Westbrook?
Westbrook.
A better version of Melo?
In the sense that you, sir, you person, sir, are incredible. But it's a team game, dog.
That's it. You can't do it all.
Nah.
What do you want to do
What
it
are we
all?
talking about? Yeah, and I think for West, and I love Russ West. He's my second favorite player in the league.
Love him to death.
I love him. I think he needs to figure out that it's a team game and figure out, fam, you cannot do it by yourself. You can't. So you got to figure out a way to obviously facilitate in a way that's more cohesive.